So we got this viral clip. Former NBA player Joe Smith finds out that his wife has an OnlyFans. And she secretly records him as he's complaining about it and then continues to record their conversation and post it to the internet. Yo! Wow. Nope, done. That's deal breaker. No question. If you're a dude and you're into your significant other doing that kind of stuff, do your thing. Whatever, more power to you. But this guy did not know about it. This is a betrayal of his spouse. And if that's what you're into, you do it. Maybe some people are gonna be like, "Oh wow, I'm so excited to find out my wife's doing OnlyFans." Let me play this video and I'll show you what's going on, and we'll talk about it.
Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
Record me, what the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So, I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad when you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself. So why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
All right, I'm just gonna say right now, dude, you knew who she was when you signed up for this. Basically, that sounds like she's saying she was a stripper or something, and then he got married to her, and he thought she wasn't. Let's play more, but you get the point.
Unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
Hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keisha, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
And she's filming the whole thing for everybody to watch. I know it's like it's stupid that I'm sitting here commenting on it, but no, I think we need to, because this is the point. Let me play play the rest of it.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay.
Deal breaker.
And so, whatever. I've been doing what I have to do. Period. Like that's shit. You not giving.
I'm just gonna say, I'll say it right now. Look, man, you knew who she was when you married her, I guess, but he trusted her. I don't know what their relationship was like. She says, I would never have to go back to something like that, but she does. I'm not so super concerned about this one particular relationship right here. I don't want to rag on this guy. He seems like a good dude. He's trying to do the right thing. Man, I wish him the best. I hope they work this out. But I want to say a few things about this. OnlyFans is awful. OnlyFans is social decay, degradation, destruction. What an awful app. I guess I thought it was an app. I guess it's just a website. I don't know. Here's the sad reality. It's a platform that was made so that it's like Patreon. You know what I mean? They tried getting rid of porn, nearly destroyed the company. So they said, you know what, screw it. And they'll try and justify it. But this is what she's doing now. And this guy finds out. There are so many stories about women who have jobs who quit to do OnlyFans. And does that not say something to everyone? I am sick of this progressive game. I am sick of feminist lies. I got no beef with feminism. I'm sick of lies. You see? Qualifier. They're going to try and be like, he's saying feminists are liars. I'm saying some feminists are liars. My view is, look, man, you know, women want to work, they want to vote, and they want to do all those things. That's feminism. But now you get these lies. You get these lies that try to destroy the female experience and traditional role and all of these things. Act like women don't want certain things. And then what ends up happening is, for social reasons, a lot of women will just go along with it. It's funny. There was one viral video where it was a woman. Someone was like it was like a TikTok where someone was pointing to, like, they do, I don't use TikTok, but they were pointing to a dating profile, and a woman was like, I wish I could just be a mom and raise a family. I hate having to work, but society doesn't let me do it, blah, blah, blah. Man, how much do you want to bet that there is a large portion of women, maybe even the majority, I don't know, who would rather stay at home, socialize with their friends, have a family, as opposed to doing the traditional masculine roles? Now, of course, there are men who would rather raise the kids and not work. There are women who would rather work and not raise the kids. It's totally fine. You're allowed to do it. That's feminism. So that means when there's if a woman wants to do something, she should be allowed to do it, man. But we're well past that. This isn't in line with this idea of luxuries becoming necessities. When cell phones first come out, if you have one, it's great. It helps you, but not everybody has one. But now it's a necessity. You have to have one. Good luck getting hired if they can't get a hold of you, because it's competition. Everybody else has got one. So that's an advantage someone else has, and you got to pay for that. And that's where we're at now. It used to be look, ladies, you don't have to work, but the women who want to should be allowed to. What happens? A massive spike in the workforce without, at the same time, a spike in available jobs. Men are now competing with women for entry-level positions, making it much harder. And this depresses wages. And, well, here's what happens. You got a guy and he's married and he's working a job. He's got 2 kids and things are going good. Over the span of a few years, in the late 70s into the early 80s, more and more women are now looking for jobs. At his workplace, let's say he's getting, back then, $35,000 a year. Is a lot back then. So he's doing pretty well. Not great, but $35,000 back then, late 70s, you're doing well. You're doing well. He's taking care of his family. And all of a sudden, a new position opens up. And he says, I'm a shoo-in for this job. And they say, look, we got 300 applications and we got a woman who's willing to do this job for $25K. So what happens? Here's a sad reality of how a lot of industries and a lot of businesses work. It's supposed to be that you age out or you advance to a certain point. The idea being you make $10 an hour at one position, and then you slowly improve your skills and take higher positions while other people quit. Why? Because not everyone can get the promotion, and you need to make more money somewhere else. Here's the problem. With a massive influx of people trying to get jobs, you now have this man making $35K a year, and he says, hey, my 2 kids are getting older and we need to make more money. And they say, sorry, we can't pay anymore. Why? Well, competition. So he looks for another job. He looks for a promotion. Doesn't get the promotion, looks at another job. Other job, guess what? There's a woman who's willing to take the job for $25K. And so there's too many workers and not enough jobs. Instant, massive increase in the supply of workers. This, over a long enough period of time, makes things harder for the average person. The guy then says, look, I need this promotion. It pays $40,000 a year. And they go, look, we don't want to give it to you. We got someone who's willing to take it for $38. I'll take it for $37.5. $37.5. You'll do more work, take a higher position for barely any more pay. Yes, I'll take it. Okay, done. This is how the machine operates. And over a long enough period of time, you end up with depressed wages and it hurts the economy. But more importantly, because of this, that guy then goes to his wife and says, honey, they're not going to give me the raise. You're going to have to find some side income. Well, who's going to watch the kids? Daycare center, put them in school, work during school hours. That is the trend. And that's where we are now. Surprise, surprise, women would rather get naked on camera than work. Not all women, but a lot of them. Hence, OnlyFans exists, and not all of them make money. But this is a married woman married to a former NBA player getting naked on camera, presumably. I think that's what they're talking about. For money. There are stories of women who are nurses, who are doctors, who are cops, and they don't want to work. They want to get naked on camera. Okay. I'm sure a lot of guys would love to do that too if they could. But guys, You know, typically the only other guy who's going to pay you to get naked is another guy. That's what you're into. And so this is where we're currently at. This is the trend. It's horrible, man. I think there's a lot to go into this video. Like, dude, maybe this is not a woman for you if you're surprised she's doing this behind your back. It is what it is. But I'm telling you, with OnlyFans, women are going to keep leaving the workplace. There are a lot of women who don't want to admit it. They would rather be naked on camera for money than actually have jobs. I am not saying every single woman. I think most women probably would not do that. But enough women do. And it's going to create a weird social dynamic. But I also think it's going to create a vacuum of women in the workplace, which, of course, the left will then say women are in the workplace are on the decline. It's like, yeah, well, they're getting naked on camera. I don't know the numbers. I think most women would rather just have some respectable position. But I do think as more and more women say that it is socially acceptable to do OnlyFans, you will remove that stigma and more women will want to do it, or they'll feel comfortable doing it. I hope these guys, this couple works things out. I'll leave it there. Next segment's coming up tonight at 8 p.m. over at youtube.com/TimcastIRL. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all then.